Hi guys, if you're watching this video, then either you want to increase your reach, that is the number of connections that you have on LinkedIn, or you want to change the fact that you don't get replies when you ask for guidance or when you are asking for referrals. So here are some tips and tricks that I believe can help you. The first and the most important one is that the first line is everything. What do I mean by that? So I've sent you a few messages. This is how it looks before you open the message, and this is how it looks after you open the message. I was just being polite, so I wrote hi and then I left the line and then I started my message. All you can see before opening the message is hi ... Now when you receive 10 messages which are not being opened, will you open this one? Now you will say, you know what, I'm going to write hi, how are you? Now imagine, instead of doing this, if I do this. It's basically like subject to your message. So before the person opens a message, this is how he or she will read it. So this is the giveaway of your message. This line will decide whether the person will open the message or not. This applies to posts as well. The next time you're scrolling LinkedIn, notice that in case of really big posts, you can see only first 2 or 3 lines. And in my post, if I waste these lines saying, hello connections, I hope you are all doing fine, Happy New Year everyone, then I am basically not communicating what I want to talk about. And if it was very interesting, there was a very high chance that you could have clicked on that read more and read the message. But now the chances are very less. This is a mistake that I used to do when I was new to LinkedIn, but now I have learned and I hope you will not do the same mistake. Don't forget that you're connecting with people on LinkedIn. So when you are sending a message, try to think of how you would feel if you received that message. For example, if you're feeling bad that a mentor that you have been trying to contact for a very long time is not replying, or someone is not replying when you wanted to ask them for a referral, right? What you would do? Notice the number of followers he or she has. If you're contacting a recruiter or a mentor, there is a very high chance that they have so many followers. And say they get even 20 messages a day. If you were in their place, would you reply to 20 different people every day who just message you, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? What do you do? Would you reply to these messages? No, right? Similarly, it is not possible for them also. So try to message such that they are interested to reply to you, so that they think that you are interested to talk to them. I shouldn't even have to say this, but at least go through their profile before you message them. I get messages like, are you a software engineer? I mean, it is literally in my description. You can see it right below my name, that software engineer. How can you ask me this question? Then there are some people who just forward requests for referral and then they forget to even change from sir to madam. So I get messages, dear sir, can you please refer me for this position? You're expecting a person to make time for you, to refer you, which might help you get your dream job, but you won't even make the effort to see whether you're messaging a female or a male, or you won't even bother to check the spelling of the name. I mean, when I reply to people, I try to take name and reply with the correct spelling, because spellings differ from people to people, right? Spelling of names. So when you let go such small things, it sets an impression that you really don't care. And please try to proofread your messages before sending them, or if you realize that you have made a mistake, correct it. It sets an impression that you care. Do you really want to miss the opportunity of that referral that you have been hoping for, just because you didn't bother to proofread your messages or because you didn't bother to check the spelling of a name? Now I know some of you will definitely say these are such small things, they don't matter. Why do you bother about them? Just help people, right? Again, just think about it like this. There are hundreds of messages that recruiters and mentors are getting. So out of them, humanly they can reply to just 10 or 20. Now if there are few messages that are really well written, who have made effort to really connect with you, and there are some people who don't bother. Okay, who would you reply if you were in their place? So try to build that connection, go through their profile, see what do they really do, try to connect with them, what is their speciality, what sort of question will they be able to answer better. The point is to show that you care. Similarly, while asking for referrals, don't just go like, this is what I have worked on, is there any vacancy for me? At least make the effort to go through the careers or the job site, check what job ID you want to apply for, and message them. Or if you want to apply for a program, send them the link of the program and tell this is what I want to apply for. Send them your resume, and resume should have correct name. It should have your name as well as resume written on it. It should not be some XYZ name. So the document should have correct name, and also send a small description about yourself, what you do, what you have worked on, what you're looking for. And also before all of this, try to connect with them. Since we are talking about referrals, there is another thing I want to suggest. Consider two people working in same team in same company. One person is very active on LinkedIn, so say has 5k followers. The other person has LinkedIn app, scrolls through but doesn't post anything, has say 500 connections, just friends, team members, family and so on. Okay. Now you send a message asking for referral to both of them. Who is more likely to refer you? See, this person is easily accessible to a lot of people. So there will be many people who will ask him or her for referral. Okay. Versus this person gets really less number of messages. So why don't you ask him? There is more chances that you will get a referral. So don't just go behind famous people or people who will help you, or just people you know. Connect with random people, ask them if they can refer you. So if a person is not replying, check if you can see their teammates, or you can see people who also viewed, some section will be there. So for the same company, you can search more people and ask them. Now let's talk about your activity on LinkedIn. So if you comment or like any post on LinkedIn, your followers can see that this person commented on this. Now suppose you're trying to increase your reach or number of followers, so you randomly go and comment on as many posts as possible so that people notice you. And this actually happens, I believe it. But say if you go and comment on a selfie, some person has put selfie, you went and commented over there, nice pic. If I see it on my feed, I will unfollow you also, I will unfollow that person also. I hate seeing selfies on LinkedIn. I know for some it can be a personal choice, but for me personally, I don't like it when my feed has some random non-professional nonsense. I mean, I am also a fun person who likes creating memes. If you go and check out my Insta page, I make reels of fun things even related to software engineering, okay? But that is on Insta, because Insta is chill place. I can make fun over there, I can share my personal life over there. LinkedIn is not for that. So the point is that be mindful of not just your posts and messages, but also of your activity. Your activity sort of reflects what kind of a person you are. See, even though I might not know you personally, but if I notice that you are posting some really good supportive comments on most of my posts, I am going to notice your name. Somewhere at the back of my mind it will be there. On the other hand, if I notice that this person is just hateful in all the posts, he is just criticizing. There is some constructive criticism which I highly appreciate, and I really like talking about these things also. But there are people who are just hateful for no reason. If you are just spreading hate in the community, I would rather not be connected with you. Similarly, I have seen that there are people who just copy paste the content that some content creators have created. Now just know this, that if those content creators are really famous or their content is actually good, that post must have already gotten a lot of views. So there are a lot of people who will notice that okay, you have copy pasted, because it will be same hashtag, same everything, and you are not that famous yet. You are copy pasting from a person who is already very famous. So many people have already seen it. They will know that you have just stolen the content, not even given the credit to them. So don't do these things. No, it is just degrading your image. It is not getting you anything. In fact, you can be really nice and smart about it. How is that? Now, if you tag a famous content creator who has a lot of followers, now if he or she comes and comments on your post, your reach is going to increase. Basically, that person's followers will connect with you because they know that you are a like-minded person and also supporter of that content creator. Why shouldn't we be smart and nice rather than being hateful and selfish? So the things that I shared in this video are things that I noticed. Let me know if they made sense to them or they helped you. And would you like me to make more such videos? And if you liked it, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. Thank you.